Hi, my name's Steve, welcome to the Seaside Allotment channel, and today the polytunnel arrived. So we've been putting in the foundation tubes and it's actually been quite a trial. I'll just show you what we've been up to. So we chose the screw fittings. Because apparently when they go into suitable ground, which is undisturbed, they're stronger than base plates. And all these screws went in really well. They're pretty hard to get in, which is good news really, because you wouldn't want them to go in too easily. But yeah, it was quite a pleasant experience putting these tubes in. But then we came to put that one in, and that one was quite a trial, because this is where the old tree was, or one of the old trees. And we hit roots that were probably 8 inches, maybe more, wide. And so I'd got some spare base plates, so I thought, oh, I'll dig out, but it was just impossible to dig these roots out. So I managed to drill some holes through the roots and prise them apart enough so I could actually get the screw fit in just to go in between the roots. And it was just in the perfect spot, so there's no way that screw fitting is going to come out now, because it would actually have to rip the roots out, and those roots are pretty firm. So we managed to get it done, but it's taken about 2 hours, and I am pretty tired having screwed these in and done battle with those roots. So I'm going to go home, and hopefully tomorrow we will get the frame in. So come back tomorrow. So this is day 1 of the polytunnel build complete. Well, maybe it's day 2. We put the foundation tubes in yesterday. We built the frame today. It was not without incident, but we managed to sort it out eventually, and it's gone up pretty well. I'm quite pleased with that. And you can see it kind of sits quite nicely on the plot at the front there. So yeah, tomorrow is a rest day, because it was moderately hard work, and it's going to be chucking it down with rain, so it's a good excuse. And we ran out of nuts and bolts, so they didn't quite get their picking list correct, but anyway, that's easy to fix. Anyway, roll on the next day, which will actually be sometime next week, because we're going away for the weekend. See you soon. So we pretty much finished the preparation for doing the polytunnel now. It's taken 2 or 3 days of fairly hard graft actually. It's a bit harder than we were expecting. Anyway, I'll give you a quick look round, and I'll actually do another video with the sort of details of the design and construction hints and tips and things like that. But this is just a quick overview. So we are all ready. All the timbers are pre-nailed. Obviously all the frames up. Frames all been cleaned. It's nice and dry. Everything's assembled, ready to go. So looking forward to tomorrow. Today, it's the day we put the polytunnel up. Well, the polytunnel's up already, but it's the day we cover it. So I'll show you what we're up to. I thought I'd show you quickly how we prepared for the day that we're going to put the cover on. We basically laid out this landscape fabric roll where we're going to put the polythene to cover all this wood chip up. I came down really early in the morning, and I'd already cleaned the tubes, but I just dried them. They weren't really that wet. We had enough of this anti-hotspot tape to put 2 pieces on, which I think is pretty good. It said do that for longer tunnels. Mine's quite long, so we did that. We pre-nailed all of the boards, and we laid them out in the position that they're needed. So all of these are pre-nailed. We assembled the door frames, so the door runners, and we finished the doors, and we did that because we're going to put the cover on hang the doors and then let it warm up all day before we tension it with the side rails. We raised the side rails 1 inch higher than the 7 centimetres, and that was under the advice from the installer who rang me up and told me to do that. And that was because we were going to push the rails down as far as we can, but we expect to not get it the last inch, and then on a really hot day in summer or maybe June or something, we'll push it down that last inch just to fully tension it, which means that we need to leave that much space before we start the raised beds, which is actually quite a good hint. So the cover is on and centred-ish, and we're stacking bags of old horse manure all the way down there to hold it in place. And we're ready to start fastening it up. And we're going to rest for a few minutes, letting the labourers do some work. And we're done. It's taken most of the day. In fact, I was here at 7 o'clock in the morning, and look at watch, it's 5 o'clock, so quite a long day, but it's done. I'll just show you around. So there we are, the polytunnel in all its glory. It's been quite a job. Anyway, I shall just give you a quick tour around, and I think I've already mentioned I'm going to do a proper video where I just go and talk about the polytunnel and all of its little design features and good things and bad things, things I struggled with, hints and tips, all of that sort of thing. But for now, I'll just give you a quick walk around. I decided that they actually didn't have these mesh panels in the kit. It was all polythene, but I think it's a better idea to have the mesh panels in and then to close them off in winter. And I think that's going to be really easy to figure out how to do. I had to do quite a lot of modifications to the doors to get them working properly, but again, I'll talk about that another day. I've also just tidied up this area here near my shed, because it was often flooding down here, so I've just put wood chip down here and taken up the paving slabs that were there before. We put these little pavers in at the entrance door, and that's what it looks like inside. So it's quite a beauty and pretty big. I can't wait to get it all kitted out. That'll probably be the next few days' work. And with that, I think I'll sign off and say good night. I'll see you soon.